What if you had an idea? An idea that changed the world. Discover the Harley-Davidson Museum.
Welcome back to Discover Wisconsin. Our road trip continues. When it comes to Wisconsin and motorcycles, only one name has become synonymous: Harley-Davidson. This is the Harley-Davidson Museum in Milwaukee, and you'll find it at the intersection of art, culture, and history. Located in downtown Milwaukee, the museum's 20-acre campus is open to everyone for self-guided, audio, or customized tours. We were lucky enough to get a personal tour with Vice President Bill Davidson. So Bill, let's take us back to 1903, the history of where this all began.
Well, 1903 was an exciting year for Harley-Davidson because that was the year that we started the business. My great-grandfather, William A. Davidson, and his two brothers, Walter and Arthur, along with Bill Harley, wanted to basically motorize a bicycle.
And now, over 100 years later, Harley-Davidson's history has become quite the fairy tale.
I often refer to it as almost a magical Cinderella story. The fact that we survived 2 world wars, the Great Depression, and at one time over 150 different American motorcycle manufacturers.
Harley's history is just the beginning. How much do you know about the Harley-Davidson culture and their signature sound? There's no mistaking that. How was that developed years ago?
You know, a lot of development went into that sound, that quality sound, but it really has to do with the V-twin configuration and the firing order of the pistons that create that great rumble.
This interactive exhibit at the museum features all of Harley's engine styles and a computer program that plays each motor's distinct sound. Something a little less recognizable might be the 1920s board track bikes on display in the racing gallery.
Because they are one-of-a-kind, purpose-built, they're extremely rare and some of the most valuable motorcycles we have in the museum.
Speaking of valuable, Bill took us for a behind-the-scenes look at the rest of their collection. Oh my goodness. It's never ending.
No, and it's an amazing collection. In the museum, we have about 150 motorcycles, and our total collection is roughly 550 bikes.
That doesn't even begin to compare to the amount of visitors that come into town to see the museum and attend their events, including the annual Support the Troops ride on Armed Forces Day and their weekly bike nights during the summer. What is it about riding a Harley?
It's just beautiful. I could ride forever. Some people say, oh, it hurts here, it hurts there. I don't care. For me, you can go and go and go.
When you ride a Harley, it's got such a special feeling.
Sounds like I might need to try this out. And you can too with the Jump Start experience. Good thing this experience is stationary. Next up, some Harley essentials. So if I'm gonna ride a Harley, I need a real leather jacket. It's time to shop. You can take your pick from everything Harley-Davidson at the shop. If you'd rather shop online and find out where you can try the Jumpstart experience, go to discoverwisconsin.com and choose the Harley-Davidson Museum as your destination. Stay with us because we're road tripping it up to Wisconsin's only peninsula next.
It's hard to believe that this is still Wisconsin up here because it is just so different.